explain it, but this bag is like rock hard. I'm honestly like not really looking forward to counting this, but at least I have a money counter, so I just need to make sure that they're all stacked nicely. I'm gonna tell you guys about how last night went, but when I dump this out, my outfit is in here, but when I dump this out, I want it to like really show how much money is in here. Holy shit. One stage set, one song, one 3.5-minute song. So this is honestly truly crazy. Like that's off one freaking song. Crazy. And there's big bills in here. This is like low-key my first performance this year. So I was like a little bit nervous because even though I perform a lot and I've done a lot of different performances, I do get like performance anxiety sometimes. And I think everybody does. Like I think that's really normal. If you have performance anxiety, that chemical that gets released in your brain when you are nervous is the same chemical that gets released in your brain when you are excited. So if you flip the narrative in your brain and you just tell yourself, I'm excited, it kind of changes like the way that you feel. Like every time you're like, damn, I'm nervous, but then you're like, no, actually I'm just really excited. Like I just can't wait to get up there and give a great performance. And like that attitude shift really like kind of gave me some perspective.
A few moments later.
I'm going to be taking this next week off. I feel like I've been talking about this a lot, but I definitely want focus to shift more and more towards my content creation and towards red light therapy. I just want to do things differently and honor myself and just develop that stronger trust and relationship with myself. And I feel like taking those actions, like staying home anyways and taking the day off anyways, is actually going to be very beneficial for me in the long run. Staying true to my promise to myself to like rest for this week. So luckily this will help me make sure that I can take a little bit of a break from work. Yes, there's always more money to make. There's always, you know, more gigs. There's always more nights at the club. But your body, your vessel needs to be taken care of. And if it's not listened to, it can turn into worse problems, you know, mental health, physical health. And then your body will be like, you know what, girl, you can't even go to the club if you want to. Oh my gosh, found another 20. People are bold throwing 20 up there because honestly, like, what if it got lost?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I finished Love Island. I was very, very, very happy that Amaya and Brian won. And I'm pretty proud to say, like, Amaya was my favorite, like, pretty much from the beginning when she first came in as a bombshell. And I clocked how everyone was, like, kind of hating on her. And she was just kind of, like, they were painting her in a very weird light. Like, the producers and the editors and stuff were painting her in a super weird light. But I remember I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, Amaya is the realest person on this show. And then, like, a couple days later, a couple episodes later, everyone's in love with Amaya. Everyone's posting about Amaya Papaya. And I was like, damn, I must have really good taste in people and personalities. Because I was like, I absolutely 100% clocked that. And it does actually restore a little bit of faith for me in humanity that we voted for such a pure person. I actually don't usually watch reality shows much. I'm open to it, but it's just like, it's not the first thing that I go to watch. But it was very enjoyable to watch that season. So if you've been watching Love Island, let me know who your favorite person was. Robin, my girlfriend, really liked Shelly and Ace. Let me know who you guys wanted to win, who was your favorite person or couple. I'm very curious to hear what the babes think.
2 hours later.
I was just talking to my friend about this week, and she was like, there's a butterfly effect, like where we all impact one another. And when you're a light, you can impact others and bring them to like a point of presence or awareness and shine your light and give them a reason to keep going or inspire them. It really just made me think about influence and the impact that we all have on one another. And even though I posted that video about the strip club feeling different, etc., etc., I was a little worried about sharing that video because I knew that what I share has an impact on the people that watch it. And I've always kind of approached my social media content that way. Like, I know that this is going to have an impact on the person who sees it, especially because I have a platform. And I always try to impact people in a positive way and to kind of be a light, you know, in all of the darkness of everything going on. But after that conversation, I really like took it to heart and realized that like in every space that I am, I want to be a light. You know, I want to be somebody that, not like toxic positivity or anything like that, not like always being like positive, but I do want to be somebody that like influences people in a positive direction. So whether that be like us working together, building community more, like whatever it is, whatever the goal is, or like whatever we're talking about, I just hope that like I can have a positive influence on people. Because, you know, sometimes when we're hurt or we've been through a lot ourselves, we kind of like dump on other people or we dwell in the moment. And especially in the stripper world, you know, like when things are not fun in the club or people aren't making money, like we'll all kind of sulk together in the locker room, and then this like sulky depressive energy is just like in the air, and we're all breathing it now. And even if you came in a good mood but everyone around you is like that, then it's gonna kind of suck you into that as well. And it's hard to be that one person that's like, hey guys, like let's stay positive, or like let's do something fun, let's play a game and make the environment fun again. Because here at the end of the day, like the customers are coming in, they want to have a good time. And if we're looking like frustrated, if we're looking like devastated, overwhelmed, like whatever, then people are gonna be like, damn, I don't wanna be here either, right? So we have this like big influential impact on everything around us. And I want to start to influence things in a different direction. So like when I'm at the club, I want to be the person to kind of cheer people up, or, you know, keep them excited so that we can have a fun atmosphere in here, so that people, when they come in, will make money and everyone will have a good time and leave with a good taste in their mouth. And now that I know, like I've been doing this a while, I'm like a veteran now, I'm like one of the elders, I do feel like it's my duty to kind of pass that on and help to kind of make the best of the situation right now, make the best of the economic situation. Because I will say that there are some clubs right now that have a good community, that have regulars, that have people coming back, and the girls know how to make it a fun time. And even through economic downturn, those regulars are still coming in there and supporting the dancers and having fun with them, because they know like, oh, actually this times are hard, I want to go have fun, I don't want to like go be depressed and dwell, etc., etc. So I know I'm rambling, but I feel like this applies, you know, no matter what job that you work or whatever you're doing, just know that you have an effect on the people around you. And it doesn't mean that you have to be like positive all the time or whatever, but it actually made me feel kind of empowered. I want to be the person that I would have liked to be around growing up, or now even. Like, I want to be that person. I just want to be the best version of myself that I can be.
Later that same evening.
Okay, we are almost done. Let me know what you're doing in the comments, like if you are reclusing to yourself or like wanting to help your community, or like where is your heart at right now? And like I really want you to ask yourself, like feel it in your heart, feel it in your stomach, like where are you at honestly? And honor that, because wherever you're at in your journey and however you're feeling, it's for a reason. So if your body is wanting you to take a step back from people, like totally get it. But if you are feeling open to connection and desiring that, I would say the first step is to focus on the vibes that you're putting out to other people. Just start there. Someone left their fucking phone number on one of the dollars. Sir. Or ma'am. Oh my gosh, my hands are getting tired. Oh, the last couple dollars. So now I'm gonna take all this money and run it through the money counter. I am just gonna do that off camera because it's just gonna be a lot of like beeping and noises. These are all $2 bills and a few 20s and a few 5s. From one song is like truly insane. Like one song. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna be right back.
A lot of boring math later.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I ran everything through the money counter. Let's do the big reveal. So we got 500. Then we got 1,000. Let me stop. I'm literally about to cry already because $1,000 in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but I'm not done yet. 1,100. 1,200. And in my bigger bills and $2 bills and leftover ones, $147. So I made $1,347 in 3.5 minutes. I can't tell y'all how fucking surreal this feels. Like, that is insane, especially with just how things have been in the strip club and stuff. Like, I can't tell you all how amazing this fucking feels. Thank you all so much for supporting me, for coming out to see me, for like supporting me financially. Like, this is my job. As much as like I love sharing online and my content and all this stuff, this is my job. It's how I make a living, and it's how I afford to be able to like make all of this awesome content for you guys. So I just want to say thank you so much. I could just dance around with my money.